Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, back with the Jazz Brothers, Rob and Michael Silverman. Welcome back. We've been talking about Autumn Hill Records, your record label. You started record. Is that? Can I even say that word?
A record label. Yeah, we produce these giant plastic discs that nobody will buy.
It seems archaic to say it, actually.
Yeah, it is weird.
But people still use that.
We're
term.
in the age of the 99-cent download.
Right.
These
Exactly.
days.
Right.
So,
right.
so instead of putting out records so much, we put out a whole series of singles. They get compiled into a group or a list, and that becomes a record.
Right.
Yeah.
But a record these days can have 70 songs on it.
Isn't that interesting? So, I mean, CDs are going to go, they're going to be gone. I was just reading yesterday, DVDs are on their way out, and CDs will be right behind that. But anyway, but we still have music, and there's many ways to get it, which is a great thing. And, but the best way to get it is live. And you guys
I think so.
are performing all over the place. You were saying with your group Bach to the Future with 20-city tour.
Correct.
Yes.
Starting in the fall?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be playing from the fall through the spring in 20 different locales,
That's
From
great.
coast to coast.
That's
and down
great.
south.
And down
and in
south.
Canada.
Yeah,
And one in Canada.
So talk about jazz, and is jazz making a comeback, or has it never really gone away? What's your opinion on that?
I think it's never gone away. I mean, it's it's still selling. I mean, everyone still loves Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Everyone's still, we throw these jazz festivals, and there's tons of people there. Absolutely convinced.
All ages.
I mean, we surround
right?
ourselves with jazz, so we think it's everywhere. But
do you find? I mean, even
sure,
young people are
I
coming
think
out
they're
to the
discovering it.
concerts.
I think
That's what I think,
with
too.
the internet, everybody can search and find things that suit them. So there's a niche for everything, and everybody can find their niche.
Right.
And people that search out jazz can find it easily. And if they're searching for relaxing jazz, it's there. Really progressive technical jazz, it's there.
Yeah.
And so I think it's more accessible than ever.
It really is because, we kind of grew up with MTV and we were kind of programmed with what was popular, but the kids today are all just watching YouTube, and so things just go viral, and all kinds of insane, great jazz is happening.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Really, I mean, YouTube and what it's doing for people, for musicians and,
Yeah,
and music
absolutely.
in general.
It's huge for musicians. In fact, all the big pop stars now were discovered. I think Justin Bieber was a YouTube hit, just one after another. So yeah.
Not only that, when it comes to music education, you can just type in a subject that you want to learn about for a particular instrument, and there's just endless lessons free.
That's right.
So kids have so much more access to information.
That's exactly
on how
right.
to play
I've
music.
seen my 12-year-old who plays the saxophone. He'll look up if he's struggling with a piece or how to hold his instrument, something. He'll look up a video, exactly what you're saying.
Right.
It's really, really interesting.
It is neat.
So, so festivals. You guys are bringing festivals to St. Louis. You've been successful in U City with 2 jazz festivals, another one coming up in September, but Chesterfield is the new place.
Yes.
Okay, so this June, tell us about that.
This is the big one.
This is the big one.
Okay.
Well, you have to imagine an outside amphitheater, beautiful, with a 9-foot grand on it. We're bringing in 2 national acts, David Benoit, piano, and Paul Taylor, saxophone, along with us and Jeannie Trevor.
And a whole cast of St. Louis All-Stars, which is some of our Autumn Hill jazz artists, Pete Williams and Maurice Carnes and several other
Names
great
that
players.
we're familiar with here in St. Louis, people that
Right.
follow music or even just to live here. We know
Right.
these names.
Right.
So it's all 8 hours of jazz. And so how does that work? Do people typically come and stay the whole day, or
Yes.
come and go, or?
Either, but I think they would come. I think throughout the day, more and more people will show up as it gets closer and closer to the national acts.
Right,
But
that's how it goes.
we would hope everyone would come out early and stay all day. There's going to be food and wine available.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's jazz, but it's also a festival,
Yeah.
It's a great time
And
all
you're
day.
right there in that amphitheater, like you were saying, and
And the great thing is it's right there at Chesterfield Mall, so parking is easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. It's easy to get to.
Yes.
Easy parking.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best places
Really,
in St. Louis for that.
Rob dragged me out one day. He said, "You have to see this amphitheater." And we
Mm-hmm.
just went out one afternoon, and we just looked at it and said, "We've got to do this,"
Mm-hmm.
And it was because we've done these park festivals in U City, and featuring all St. Louis talent, and they've been great. But we really wanted to bring in some big national talent and have a great stage, and this is the place to do it.
Yeah. Well, it sounds just great, and so glad that we can help you guys get the word out.
Yeah, thank you.
For June, it's just right around the corner, which is so exciting
Yeah.
because we're tired of the cold weather and we need something,
Right.
some nice warm summer sun.
Yeah.
So here we are, Chesterfield Jazz Festival, June 15th, 2 to 10 p.m. So make sure you're there, and tickets, all the information is right here available for us. So coming up, we've got the Regional Arts Commission, so keep it right here on STL TV Live.